For Dark Souls 3 challenge runs, when I decide what I'm doing next, I have a list and I have a wheel that I spin with all the numbers on them. And I will usually spin it 3 times, get 3 different runs, and then pick which one I want to do the most out of those. This time it was a little odd because the first one, it landed on the Drang Hammers. So I spun again, but the next 3 times I spun, it landed on Aquamarine Dagger. I really wanted a third one to pick from, but it landed on No Estus, which I do anyway, so I guess it really wanted me to do Aquamarine Dagger. So that's why it's here. After Gundyr, I picked up the usual things around Firelink and killed the Crystal Lizard for the souls I need to get the 14 dex and 18 int needed to wield the dagger properly. I also just found out while doing this that since I can't wield it, the dagger actually bounces off of him. I didn't know that. The more you know. Since I can wield my dagger, I can go see what kind of damage we're looking at. Just kidding. With 66% of the drip acquired, I now had the High Wall of Rick. And since I can't use resins or Estus, and because I only need twinks to level up, I basically just speed through and past all the enemies to the bosses. During this fight, well after, I actually forgot about the 2 twinks that you can get in Firelink with the leather shield, like the Snuggly Crow trades. I forgot about those, so it's level 1 here. Could have been level 2, but still destroyed him. I then said hi to my boy York for no reason, then sprinted through Undead Settlement to Woody, since I didn't need anything else. During one of these attempts where I unfortunately died, I popped this thing on his hand, but it still was there, and I was still doing damage to it. It was very, very weird. I also downloaded some cool visual mods, so now it looks really nice, and also the UI and stuff looks like Bloodborne, so that's kind of sick. Went for Crystal Sage here because right after this, if you fall off the ledge, you can find 2 more twinks just to the side, which I need to level up my weapon. There's also these 2 here by the chapel, and I decided not to do deacons quite yet and go to set up the Piss Watchers. This mod also makes it really, really foggy right here, and I kind of don't like it. After setting all that up, I gave Patches a little bit of what he deserved. Bye-bye. Then I went to fight Deacons. The magic straight sword moveset thing was actually pretty useful, and has a pretty wide arc, which hit a lot of the Deacons surrounding where I was hitting. Pisswatchers kind of sucked a little bit, but the crit damage was really nice. Because it's a dagger, so high crit damage. Since I didn't need anything in the catacombs, I just went for Wolnir, who was, well, just as easy as Wolnir always is. With the close bonfire now, I went down to see who would win this turn. And, unfortunately, the Mimic lost his winning streak. But he had a good run. At Smoldering Lake, I grabbed the souls from this guy and the twink from over here. Then before Old Demon King, I fought a doggo to get an eyeball. I could have also picked up the magic clutch ring while I was there, but I kind of forgot about that, and when I thought about it, I just didn't feel like going for it yet. I also beat Old Boy hitless. On my way through to Yhorm, I grabbed the twink and the magic clutch ring for more magic damage, and another twink behind an illusory wall. Also before Yhorm, I got these two twinks that are in the maze thing here, and then opened up a shortcut. I did almost die to Yhorm, but the Pontiff's left eye and red and white shield helped me get my health back, which actually saves me later on because I get hit twice, which would have killed me. With Yhorm gone, I could now toss Sigurd his armor, and then say hi to him at Irithel, and free him from his cell for his slab to max out my weapon. I died to these dogs a few times, which I wasn't happy about. I hate dogs. Then I no-hit Pontiff. I hate this guy, and I don't very much enjoy the fight, but this one, sometimes, it's just kind of fun. With Pontiff gone, I could now grab the 2 twinks outside of his boss room and get my dagger to +5. So maxed out. I was then considering going to DLCs, but I decided to just do the rest of the base game and do the DLCs last. Aldrich was a minor inconvenience, but after him is the Sun Princess ring, which I have never used, but figured it'd be useful for this run. I also forgot to actually grab the ring until after DSA, so yeah. I also kind of no-hit Dragon Slayer armor. Sort of. He wasn't the one who hit me. It was the pilgrims on the side, so, I mean, I'd like to say it was no-hit because he didn't hit me, and the pilgrims are interfering. I then went and crippled the crippled twins out of existence. With them out of the way, I went to Osiris so that I could get the Path of Dragon emote, as well as get to Champion Gundyr. This charge attack is bullcrap, and I hate it. I did get him second try though, so at least I don't have to fight him more times than that. I just parried Gundyr to death. Very enjoyable, very satisfying. I did get hit a little bit, so I missed out on the no hit, which kind of sucks because I was going for it, and I was considering saving and quitting and doing it again, but I decided against it. I just wanted to keep going. Here I grabbed the Hornet Ring for a few of the fights later on, just because Hornet Ring is very useful in many situations. The Wyvern was, well, he was here, and then he's gone. Yep. I did actually no-hit Nameless King. I didn't no-hit King of the Storm, though. So, technically, again, this is like the DSA situation, that I did no-hit him, but I also didn't. And I don't know if I should count that as a no-hit or not. I want to count this because it's Nameless King. But, I mean, I don't know. Tell me what you think. I'm also leaving the whole fight in because it was really fun and satisfying, and it's just always fun. I enjoy it. Best boss in the game. till the final boss. That is all of the base game, and now I go onward to DLCs. First, though, I am Barist Wilhelm, and then how do I put this? I gave Frida backshots until she died, because that's fine. I definitely did not forget anything else in this DLC. I didn't forget anything at all. If you know what I'm talking about, you can tell me what it is in the comments. I also definitely did this first try. I said first try. Yeah, that's what I thought. The demons did actually take a little bit. They usually do, since I don't use Estus, because there's two of them. You have to go after this one who aggroes first, because if you don't, then he'll just charge at you, and then you get hit a lot. It's not fun. And then once they're both aggroed, I usually just run away until one of them goes back onto the sort of ranged moveset. Also, if you watch this far in the video, thanks for watching, and remember to subscribe. Please. Please do it. It's not that hard. Please. With them gone, I actually found out that if you upgrade the shield, then it has HP recovery, but I didn't know that upgrading it increases the tick speed of HP recovery. So I upgraded it. Next up was Bridge Meteor. I didn't want to fight Half-Light quite yet, because I never do, because he freaking sucks. So I went to go fight Meteor, which is significantly better. Also, if you didn't know how to dodge this move, just replay this little bit here. That's how you dodge it. With Meteor gone, unfortunately, now I have to fight Half-Light. I figured out what worked best for this was to backstab the first Ian, and then when he goes to heal, which he usually always does, you backstab him again, then you parry half-light twice to get the second Ian out, and this just worked with my stats how they were. I'm not sure other ways. So then the second one would come out, so then you would try and backstab that one to death, and hopefully not get hit by half-light. And then just parry half-light to death. Otherwise known as get good. But still, frick this boss. I hate him. Get him out of here. Oh yeah, and back shots. Now, for Gale, I was contemplating on what rings worked and didn't work. I tried the Wolf Ring for the thrust counterattack, but I've tried that before with other weapons, and I just can't figure out the timing of everything to get that to work, so I just kind of kept the regular ring setup as I normally have. And then I just fought him the normal way. It sort of felt like fighting him with the broken straight sword, just because this is a dagger, so it's short, and I always have to walk really close to him to actually hit him. All that's left now is Soul of Cinder, and he's an okay fight. I wouldn't say he's great, but I specifically don't like fighting him with short weapons. Most other weapons I'm completely fine with, even if they have bad damage. But short weapons, I just have the biggest issue with. I don't know why, because other bosses, short weapons are usually fine for me. But for him specifically, I just can't stand it. So yeah, anyway, that's the Dark Souls 3 Aquamarine Dagger. Overall, it was an okay weapon. It wasn't terrific, but it wasn't bad. The magic blade it's pretty cool. I like the idea, and the moveset's kind of fun. The only issue is you have to switch to a stance and then attack. You can attack coming out of a roll, which I did use on Gale and a few other bosses, but I never used the stance and then attacked just because of how slow it was. There was just not a good timing to use it. So it could be better. It is also a dagger, so it had no range. So not terrific, but it was kind of fun to use, and kind of enjoyed it. And as I said earlier, if you like the video, and to the one of you, 0 of you who watched this far, like and subscribe, and all that. Anyway, later.